Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.
And a beautiful morning to you. Welcome into the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner. It is Tuesday. It's a beautiful day, but you know, even though I have to say this because it's not as, I can't be as jolly this morning as I usually am because I have this resonating, this process in my head because we're going to lay Reverend Powell to rest today. And of course, I want to reach out to the community for everybody that came out last night that was there at Brownsville. That was a wonderful event and everybody was showing so much love. And my guest was there last night as well, and as a matter of fact, as we've talked, we're going to leave here and head to the funeral. But the fact of it is, I want to say thank you for everybody that was there, all the love that was shown, and I believe that love is such a strong thing. That's what we should practice doing right here in our community every single day. Love is a four-letter word, but it is so huge with an impact if we allow it to do what love is supposed to do. And I want to say good morning to you, Gay, for coming in and hanging with me. We hung out last night.
Absolutely.
And we had a great time with a lot of people there. And then you got up early to come in this morning because there's so many things that we want to talk about. But first of all, I want to get some out of the way so we can open the door.
Okay.
Everybody know that you ran for office back here a few months ago.
I did.
And I got to say this to you as well now because this was history being made. That was the first time that I understand that Escambia County was blue for 18 years and you turned it around.
19.
19, excuse me. Don't take that year away.
One
19.
more year.
I mean, but right, but you did a great job. So my question to you now, did you plan to run again or anything like that?
Well, Sunshine, I have to tell you, running for office isn't easy. I have decided not to run for office again.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay, let's say that yet.
Yet.
Okay.
Yet. I am going to take some time off. Doing 2 elections back to back when I ran against Matt in the first election. Right. And then 8 days after that election, the special election started.
Right.
So I went 22 months straight.
Oh. Did you get into sleep? Very little.
I did not. And it's hard work. It's good work to go out and talk to the community and talk to people about what they, you know, what their needs are.
Uh-huh.
You know, everything happening in Washington is local. It happens here
Exactly.
to our people.
Exactly.
So talking to people and meeting people around the community was the best part of it. But it's stressful. It's time consuming and it's rough on your body. But I'm not running because I don't care about the people here.
Of course not. I understand.
I love this community. I love our district.
Right.
I'm going to continue to work. What I've done is put a PAC together, and it's called Engage Y'all.
Okay, I love that.
And what I'm going to do, since we built so much momentum here,
that we did.
for Democrats, I want to find people to run in every seat, and train people how to run for office.
Exactly.
Train people, media training, things like that.
Right.
Talking to the media, how to raise money.
Exactly.
Because
and
people,
you did an outstanding job.
I did. I'm proud of what we did. I'm proud of what the community did.
Right.
I'm proud of what the Escambia County Democrats did to help.
Right.
I am proud that this community got out and voted.
Exactly.
We are ahead of the curve for the next election.
Exactly.
And so I want to make sure that we put people in office that we trust.
Absolutely.
That care about us.
Exactly. And I got to say this because I think that even after the election, I've seen you in so many different places. So you're still out there in the community, and it was not just words coming from your mouth.
No.
Because your actions are showing that that's where the love is really from. And I gotta say this for what you just did outside. Am I pointing to the right way? Outside the
That
building?
way.
That way, okay. I know it's out there. But the fact of it is what you did for the building, even with Reverend Powell, that monument that you built out there, come on, I saw that this morning when I was coming in.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my God, who did that? I mean, I remember you mentioned that a few weeks ago when you said we ought to just have flowers everywhere out there. And you came yourself. You built that, you put it there, and there's a cross there. You did that, and all that speaks volumes.
Because Reverend Powell was, and we don't have enough time to talk about everything that Reverend Powell was to, not just to me. And when I spoke last night, I meant it when I said,
I know.
To me, Reverend Powell is Pensacola.
Exactly.
This corner is his. It is so important that we keep his memory alive.
Exactly. I'm with you there 100%.
It takes a part of me away. I am so privileged to have met him.
Right.
And to have known him.
Exactly. And we got to keep that legacy alive because he did so much for the community, and that's what we're talking about today, things that we've got to be aware of. Now, just because she's not running for office, now that doesn't mean that she's not going to care and tell you things that you need to be aware of, because she's going to have a seat here for a while. Well, I need some, I'm going to say, look, come on, okay, I need to know this now. Okay, let's talk about some things that's prevalent to the community that's taking effect, that's hurting us right about now. Let's go to the topic that's strong now, Medicaid. You hear it everywhere where they're trying to take that from the elderly.
Yep.
And I mean, if they take that from the elderly, they're talking about a huge percentage that's going to be taken away. But my thought is this: what are those people going to do? How are they going to do? Not to cut you off.
No. It keeps me up at night. Like,
right.
This is what keeps me up at night. This big, beautiful bill, which is the big, ugly bill that passed last week, and our congressman, Jimmy Petronis, voted in favor of it.
Exactly.
And what the bill does is cuts Medicaid by $1 trillion, and it will kick 2 million people off of Medicaid in Florida. In our district, it's going to kick 130,000 people off of their health care. And I think what's important for people to know, because there's this misconception about what Medicaid is.
Exactly.
Medicaid is health care.
Exactly.
It is a health care card.
That's right.
That you take to your doctor.
Exactly.
So that you can get preventative care. So that if you are disabled, there are a lot of needs that you have. If you are dependent on wheelchairs, if you need breathing equipment, those things are expensive.
Very much so.
Those are things that keep people alive.
Oh, wow. And that causes me to think, how can they do that? You know, sometimes the wealthy think that money is it, so you don't care about anything else. But when you think about people that this is going to affect, even some of the younger people who may be on this because of disabilities, it's going to affect them in a way that's going to cause them. I think there was a story I was watching, I don't know whether it was in Mobile, about this young person that was, he was in bed, he couldn't do anything. But so much was taken away from him. I can't remember, I don't want to lie about the story, but I'm saying I think things like that is going to hit us hard. And you said right here in Escambia County, how many?
130,000 people are on Medicaid in this district. Now, most of those are children. Most of those, at least 50% of those are children. But we have to think of the disabled.
Exactly.
The disabled cannot make it without health care.
Exactly.
And to the administration and to the people that are propping this up, they're saying that these people can go to work, that they need to prove that they can work. Now, in Florida, over 80%, no, less, it's more than that. It's like 85% of people that are on Medicaid work. 50% work full-time.
Exactly.
And the rest work part-time.
Exactly.
And then that other small percentage of people are disabled people that cannot work.
Unbelievable.
And now the administration is saying that you have to prove that you have a job.
That's right. I read that story.
You have to fill out paperwork not once every 6 months. Now you have to do it every couple of months to prove that you're working.
Right.
I just don't think that the process is not well thought out, much like the federal cuts.
Exactly.
And the federal jobs.
Exactly.
And the cuts to the VA.
Oh my God, it affected here in Pensacola a lot.
Well, and it's all about to come together. This is the thing, is that when people don't have health care, either through the VA or through Medicaid, they're going to go to the emergency rooms. Our small rural hospitals are going to close. period, because they rely on Medicaid.
Absolutely.
So those people are coming to our emergency rooms because they don't have health care.
Exactly.
And it's not because it's an emergency. A cold is not an emergency.
Right. It's just that's the only place you can go to get the thing that you need.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. But ladies and gentlemen, these are the things that I want to make sure that Gay and I cover because of the fact that it is important that you know the truth. I mean, know the truth. Don't believe the wham bam because it's just talk. Don't believe that person that's watching you in your face and their main thing is just to get money. I mean, it's all about money, 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 money.
Yeah.
And it don't care about the person. They're not building anything for the families.
No. No.
That is unbelievable. But this is why we have people like you that we hope that you make up in your mind one day that you run again. Isn't that right, Derek? Because I mean, but the fact that I know it was hard work because even with the times that you were on with me, my goodness, I don't think I could have done that. But I commend you. But when these things that you are fighting for, and you even put together your dream team, so that you can have somebody that will stand for it to help us to get through the things that are really going to affect us sooner than we think.
Yeah. Yeah.
These things are really coming down the pipeline, so get ready for it because they're not caring about you, not your well-being, they're caring about their pockets because that's everything's going to end up for the rich to be richer and the rich to make it more easy.
Yeah. This big bill is the largest fleecing of the lower and middle income classes that there has ever been. Taking money from the poor and giving it to the rich.
That's Robin Hood vice versa. I mean, that you get the wrong way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's so unbelievable that I can see people that they think that it's not going to affect them. That blows my mind because of the fact, as I was telling you before we came on camera, that I run into people because I'm one that I pay attention.
And you
I
listen.
may not say it, and I listen to what you're saying because your action going to show me exactly where your heart is. And what I have come to learn, a lot of things that have shocked me big time, and I toil with that.
Yeah.
Because you can look me in my face and say one thing, and I sometimes think, I just got to be real with you, Gay.
Yeah.
It's the fact that this separation that's going on now with the races, it blows my mind. It really blows my mind. And people may say, oh, you may say that. Why do you talk about that? Because it's truth. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Because it is the truth.
These policies that are coming down from Washington
Right.
are blatantly racist.
Right.
Blatantly.
Right.
And I don't say that lightly because
Of course.
people don't want to be called racist.
Right.
But when your policies and your actions
Show it.
directly affect, disproportionately affect black people, then it's racist. I have regret. I feel regret. I wish that I had been elected.
Right.
I could have been that one vote.
That's what would have held some of this up. That would
That
have made a
one
difference.
vote would have stopped this.
Exactly. I gotta say this because this just hit me. Sometimes, and I'm a strong believer, maybe God is building you up to take you even higher. I mean, because He sees the work that you're doing. I believe that. And I mean, I honestly believe that. I don't believe the fight is over.
It's not. It's never going to be over.
No, I'm talking about with you.
Well, I'm going to continue to fight.
Of course. I mean, like, we're going to fight on that line together.
Yes.
And it's so wonderful to hear, but I honestly believe that because we're going to be talking about this again.
Yeah.
I don't know when, but I'm going to do it again.
A lot.
But I really appreciate the fact that you take the time to do the things that you're doing because it affects the American people right here, our neighbors in Pensacola.
Yeah.
Do you see any positive movement, change in Medicaid expansions or anything that what can we look for? What can we halfway look for?
Well, so the federal government pays 2/3 of what we get in Florida for Medicaid.
Okay.
This past week, Governor DeSantis and all of the GOP were so excited that Florida has a great booming economy. Well, the people of Florida are not feeling that.
No, they're not. No, we're not.
You know, our property insurance,
don't mention
our
that.
homeowners insurance, the cost of goods is breaking us all
Exactly.
evenly. But it's important that we all pay attention. All the things that are coming down toward us, and when you get your taxes back, check them out. Or when you file your taxes, see if you get a big break, because everybody's talking about the great tax breaks that come with this big, beautiful bill. If you don't make over $750,000 a year,
Did you hear that?
you're not going to see a tax break.
$750,000. Come on now, please.
I don't know anybody.
I don't either.
I mean, I may know of, but I don't know any
I know
people.
a couple of people, but they're not worried. You know what I'm saying?
They're not worried about their taxes.
Hello.
And they're going to get a tax break anyway.
Absolutely.
The
But we're
people.
talking about the everyday people.
Yeah, the everyday people who are, on average, the everyday person, you and I, will spend $6,000 more a year now after the bill.
Unbelievable. And I don't have that $6,000 to continue to keep paying that.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't have that. But Gay, it is so many things that I wish, it just bothers me that we as the community don't settle for this, okay? Get noisy, do something. We're going to talk about that. Speak up. We're going to go to break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about how you can speak up to make a difference. Your voice will make a difference right here on Sunshine's Corner.
Good day, Pensacola. Welcome to a new segment on health and wellness sponsored by Baptist Healthcare in partnership with Sunshine's Corner. Every first Wednesday of the month during Sunshine's telecast, we're going to be bringing you information about health and wellness and ways to make sure we're improving the quality of your health care here in Pensacola. After all, we want to ensure that you're going to the right place at the right time and for the right reason, and that you don't feel alone. Can't wait to see you.
At FPL, we plan for storm season all year long. We're strengthening poles to better withstand severe weather. We're clearing lines to improve resiliency, and we're constantly training teams to act at a moment's notice. Because we're always working, always preparing. So when storms do hit, you can count on us. FPL, working for you every single day.
Many who consider facial plastic surgery are concerned their results will look unnatural. But with over 20 years of serving the Pensacola community, his thousands of satisfied patients have made Dr. Derek Jones a trusted reconstructive and facial plastic surgeon known for industry-leading results that look natural. Call 850-484-FACE to schedule a consultation at one of our locations in Pensacola and Gulf Breeze.
I'm Dr. Derek Jones. Trust your face to a facial plastic surgeon.
Take a ride on the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley. From now until September 4th, from 4 p.m. to midnight, tour Pensacola Beach for free on the Island Trolley. Our open-air trolleys allow riders to take in all the fun and sun of Pensacola Beach. Plus, riders will be able to track the trolley's location, making it easier for everyone to plan ahead and enjoy the ride. To learn more about the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley, head to visitpensacolabbeach.com/trolley-information. See you on the trolley.
Welcome back to the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner. Today and I in here making plans. Listen, we're having a conversation today. I want you to be a part of it. 850-432-7768. You can call or text and talk to Gay as well. But the fact of it is, we're talking about things that the community needs to keep top of mind. You know, we know the bill that's passed. Everybody's talking about it, how it's affecting us. But I think if we make some noise, I believe maybe if you call your what do you need to call? What do you need to do, Gay?
You have to call your representative.
Right.
And our representative is Jimmy Petronas, who defeated me in the special election.
Right.
You have to make those phone calls because by law, they have to write down the information and they have to, and they say that one call equals 100 people. So if
Really?
you call and tell your story, you don't have to be an expert at policy. What you have to do is call and tell them your story. Why are the Medicaid cuts going to affect you? How are they going to affect you? If you are a disabled person or take care of a disabled child, you have to make that phone call to Congressman Petronas' office.
That's a good thing. So did you hear that one person represents 100? So come on, people, get the call. You don't take the whole community, just everybody make a phone call and tell the truth because you know it's going to affect you. please don't sit back and relax and say, oh, I'll be okay. No, because sooner or later, unless you're making over $700,000 a year.
$750.
Okay, $750,000 a year.
Right.
Then you don't have to worry about it. Can somebody tell me who's got that?
I don't know.
Please, Okay, we're talking about Medicaid. Let's talk about Social Security.
Okay.
Social Security is a lifetime of millions of people that have worked and worked and worked. And
Yep.
when they get to that age, they're ready to just sit back and they've worked for this money.
Yeah. They have kept that money.
They have kept that money.
Paid into that.
Paid that for a lifetime so that they can sit and enjoy the remainder of their life by getting that money to help them. Because some
Exactly.
people live strictly off that. And that's all they have. And then now they're talking about affecting that.
Yeah.
What percentage is it that's going toward that as well? What should we
Yeah.
tell the community about that?
If you are concerned about your benefits and what you are going to get in the future, the best thing to do is call your representative, complain, and then also call the Social Security office or go sit in the line at the Social Security office, just so that you know what your benefits are.
Okay.
Again, they have decreased staff significantly.
Yeah, because then they said they have to do something online now?
Yeah. If you want to apply for Social Security, they tell you you have to go go
Online to do it.
Go online because they're firing everybody and closing Social Security offices. Now, I don't know about your grandmama, but my grandmama doesn't know how to do anything on that.
You tell them about a computer, they say, baby, get that thing. Exactly.
Yeah. And my mom is not interested in learning.
Exactly.
And she relies on her Social Security and her Medicare
Right.
to live.
But that's what they work for.
She was an educator for 42 years.
Exactly.
And that is what she put in that money. That is her money.
Exactly.
And now they're saying that they're going to roll back those payments and you are going to get less. And it's all from this beautiful, big, beautiful bill. And when I say beautiful, I mean horribly ugly.
Exactly.
That it's going to roll downhill. This is how it all affects. So people get kicked off their health care, and then we got people at the VA. You know, our VA was already at 130% capacity. 130% capacity before the cuts.
Exactly.
And now I had one friend left at the VA, and he got fired last week.
Really? So what are they doing to take care of the people? How are they doing it?
Farming it out to civilian doctors. So our doctors, people that are not in the military, civilian doctors around, are now going to be overrun with our veterans because they can't go to the VA because there are few providers, especially mental health. And then the people that are kicked off their Medicaid are going to have to rely on the emergency rooms. So our civilian hospitals are going to be overrun right now, and those rural hospitals are going to close. And it doesn't you don't have to be on Medicaid
Exactly.
to not appreciate this bill, because it's
Most
going to
certainly.
affect us all. It's going to affect us all. And I don't talk about the Bible a whole bunch, but when you don't take care of your kids
Thank
and
you.
you're disabled,
God ain't asleep. He's
What?
not asleep at all.
no.
And that's all going to come back. With the cost of living, I mean, it's rising every
is.
single day. We'll talk about that. I mean, even I feel this myself, and I'm alone. When I go to the grocery store just to pick up I could come out with one bag, and that's $50. I've got
Easily.
I've got a thing of cottage cheese. I got a cantaloupe. I got a honeydew.
And if you pay for that to be cut up, it's twice as much.
And
So-
thank you. So I buy it whole so I can cut it myself. But the fact of it is that it hits me, and it hits hard because of being a single woman. Property taxes,
Yeah.
2 of them, here in Alabama. But the fact of it is, I mean, what we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know about you, I'm just going to be honest, it is hard. You have to watch every penny you have.
Every penny.
And it's unbelievable how the things are changing that you think that it's okay. I was talking to Grace the other day with, she was on with me, and she was in tears how people are afraid with things that's affecting in her community.
Yeah. The Hispanic community is
hit hard.
Is under attack, and that is whether they have papers or not.
I know she said that, and it's so. And I look at that because, like I told her, because it's all about is anybody of color.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. That is so hard for me to comprehend. That is so hard for me to comprehend, Gay. It is so hard. And I think, and I'll say this too, because I think if we realize with this past election, I'm talking about even with the big election.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people who said that they didn't, that looked me in my face and said they didn't, got behind that curtain, they did. I believe that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not going, but the numbers prove that you had to. Mm-hmm. I believe that with everything on the inside of me. And sometimes you can look at a person and tell. Mm-hmm. And it affects me in a way to think, why? When it's going to affect you just like it's going to affect me. You think you're going to say, okay, I'm going to get Sunshine, but I'm not going to get Gay. I'm going to get Sunshine, but I'm not going to get Tom. I'm going to get Sunshine, but I'm not going to get Bob. I don't believe, come on, it doesn't work that way. But we as a community, with the rising costs, how important is it for local community to get involved in national conversations about economic justice? Let's go that way.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Because again, this bill is making the poor poorer and the rich
richer. Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have said to me they voted for Donald Trump because of his economic policies.
Yeah, I know.
He has been in office 6 months, and they try to measure it by the stock market, but it's gone up and down, up and down because of tariffs and the scare of tariffs. People don't like to not know what's happening. They like for it to be even keel.
Right.
So when the stock market goes up and down, while it doesn't affect our daily lives, it does affect your 401k.
Yes, it does.
It does affect what services you're getting at work. It does affect you. It's hard for people to imagine how these big policies are affecting them. Well, I can tell you one thing. Used to pay $9.99 for coffee, and now I pay $20.99 for Folgers coffee. Yeah. Everybody's running around trying to buy eggs from people that have chickens.
Thank you. I used to go to now this is no joke because I live off eggs. But it's like I would go in and buy the 18 dozen two pack. It was $7.99. How about $19? I eat an egg a day.
And milk has gone up.
Exactly. All of these things, the necessities that you have, and if you got children.
And a lot of these products, we were talking about Grace, a lot of these products that are coming from farms are not being picked. A lot of these things are not, our farm workers have been affected the most.
Right.
People are like, they're taking American jobs. No, they're taking jobs so that they can be here and raise their families in a safe place. And nowhere, in not any dream that I've ever had, have I thought that Americans would be locked up in cages in South Florida.
Exactly. Oh, what do you think about? You made me go South Florida. What do you think about this new prison, what they call it, alligator?
Alligator Alcatraz is what they've named it.
Yeah.
And the Florida GOP, the Republicans in Florida, are really proud of it. They're selling T-shirts that say Alligator Alcatraz. What they're doing is putting this facility in the middle of an ecological area that we need. We need the Everglades. We need the Everglades to be pristine, to make sure our water flows through the Everglades, gives us enough oxygen.
Right.
And then they go in, they tear down a bunch of trees and build cages. And then they won't let our Florida electeds in to see it because they said it was unsafe for the electeds to be there.
Do you think that I mean, because what was that? I can't think of the young lady said, well, we could just take this and throw them to the alligators.
Yeah. The dehumanization of black and brown people
Right.
with this administration
Exactly.
is unbelievable.
It breaks my heart.
It is. They have given people the okay to
Be that way.
be that way, to build buildings like that, to, and Ron DeSantis has said he's going to also build one in Jacksonville, and then when he was here, he said, and we'll probably put one on the Panhandle.
What?
And these are prisons, cages that are paid for privately, and eventually the federal government or Florida will be paying. So it's a private jail is what it is. It's a for-profit jail.
Get out of here. Unbelievable. I was listening to Joy Reid a few weeks ago, and she named off the place.
Love her.
I think she's better now when they let her go. That she's doing even more. She's already cracked over 1 million views already.
I was supposed to be on her show the day before she got fired.
Get out. I mean, but look, you got the opportunity
after.
now. You're going to be down there. You're going down to the Everglades. You're going to get to meet her anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, not down to the Everglades. You're going down to Louisiana.
Yep.
I got that in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But no, she speaks the truth. And that's what a lot of people can't handle is truth.
Yep.
Because I say like, if the shoe fit, wear it.
Yes. And be honest about what
And
you're
be
saying.
honest about it. Don't. And what bothers me sometimes when I can tell when a person, when they think, if every little thing they want to say, well, what do black people think? Do you think they're done that to the black people like that? I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that. Mm-hmm. Because the fact of it is, it's like this, the things that are being affected, let's say like with Medicaid,
Mm-hmm.
let's say like with Social Security, the black community is the less of that use this the most. I mean,
Yep.
especially with Medicaid and these things that they're saying because the numbers show it, that we're the lesser of. And it's going to affect so many others. And I say this, ladies and gentlemen, because I listen and I watch, and I want to have facts when I talk.
Yeah.
I don't like to just talk because I like to talk. I want you to understand that these are things that we need to be aware of so that we can better ourselves. We cannot allow anyone to, you're not taking me back. You are not taking me back. And I want us to be on the same plane so that we can move forward and do better for ourselves. Make those phone calls to your representative. Don't just accept because that's what you think I deserve. No way. We're going to talk more of that with Gabe when we return right here on Sunshine's Corner.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Messick Insurance Agency in Pensacola if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more.
Come see us at Royal Appliance Outlet. We have refrigerators, washers and dryers, stoves, beautiful furniture from all of your name brands that you know and trust. Samsung, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, and GE, all at discount prices. Come visit us today at 1612 Faith Boulevard. You're gonna love our easy credit to help you bring all of your favorite furniture home. Come visit Royal Appliance Outlet.
It's baseball season. From heart-stopping plays to legendary victories, this is baseball at its finest. Grab your seat, bring your energy, and witness greatness live. Don't just watch it, feel it. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos are back, and you can watch Pensacola Blue Wahoos home games live on Fridays and Saturdays, only on Blab TV. Love the Blue Wahoos but can't watch? Get your tickets now.
The Emerald Coast Utilities Authority's state-of-the-art materials recycling facility processes recyclables for communities throughout the region, lowering need for more landfills. This highly efficient recycling service accepts glass, paper, cardboard, plastics, aluminum, and more. But we need your help. Please make sure your recyclables are clean of garbage, food, and liquids. Also, please remember that plastic shopping bags, foam products, or yard waste are not recyclable. To learn more, go to livegreenecua.com.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner on this Tuesday edition. As we prepare today to lay to rest our good friend, our legend, for the community, the Reverend John Henry Powell. He's going to be laid to rest today. His service is going to kick off this morning at Brownsville Community Center at 11 o'clock. And Gay and I both are going to go by, and we're going to, spend time with the family. I want to reach out to the community for those who know. Reverend Powell did so much. And we got to keep his legacy going. And I think the community, I say this to you all the time, I believe if we put all of our resources together, there's nothing we can't do. And that's when it comes to Truth for Youth, because I can remember when I first moved here, how I met him and the things that he was doing, and the fact that, he's resting now. But let's keep that name alive, and let's keep that legacy going. And everybody bring some flowers over here to
his corner, right
to that
across
around the
from
corner. There's a cross there now.
Mm-hmm.
Bring some beautiful flowers. Let's fill it up. Let's just, nothing but flowers right there. Let's do that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are getting ready to go to that, because when I passed the funeral home this morning, they were already taking stuff out.
Yeah.
And but we just want to encourage the community to go by to pay your respects and to the family, because they're going to need it.
They also have, which I think is really important. I talked to one of the sons the other day.
Yeah.
Reverend Powell's son, and I talked about, what are we going to do? How can we help? How can the community get out and help fulfill this promise that Reverend Powell had? This idea, this dream. He wanted to make sure kids had somewhere to go.
Always.
They had somewhere to study. They had somewhere to do music. They had somewhere to practice their sport.
Right.
They had somewhere to be.
Absolutely.
He just was an incredible man, and whatever people can do,
let's do it.
To help him. The family has started a GoFundMe, or somebody started a GoFundMe.
Priscilla Sapp, she did that.
Okay. Give whatever you can.
Right.
So that the family can continue to do the good work in this community.
Absolutely. I tell you, because he left a legacy. I tell you, it's going to take some big shoes. You got to fill some shoes there now.
Yeah.
And but what he did was so from the heart. So therefore, we should really continue to do that. Now, let's go back. I want to talk I want to hit back on a few things with this this new team and all the things that's affecting us across the board. Not only just with the struggles that we're having, that we're trying to hold on to things that's rightfully ours, that's being done. With this bill that's being passed, and everybody thinks that it's not going to affect them. They think now it just got passed 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
And they think, oh, nothing has happened, right? But it's got to get in process to make that happen.
Yeah.
And I think, even with the fact that some of the things that, now this is just me how I look at this game, some of the things that he's doing is going to really hit hard. It's hitting hard. Everything he said he's going to do since he first got there is doing. But
everything.
But the big whammy is going to hit when he leaves after those 4 years. And then he's going to say that person that comes in did it. But when he did it.
That's it. That is the cycle that always happens. Remember when Bush, George W. Was in office, destroyed our economy, and then Obama came in.
Right.
And then Obama was the one that destroyed the economy.
Yeah, exactly. And then he came in, all the good stuff, he said he did it. That's amazing. We got a phone call. Let's see what we got this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well, love. How about you?
I'm doing good. Sunshine, this is Jermaine J. Williams. Good morning to you.
Hey, Jermaine.
I hope you ladies are doing well. Listen, I just have a question. I think it's so ironic that she is wearing blue, since she has flipped the county blue for the first time in years.
Yes.
I want to ask her, when will she, or is she preparing now to unseat DeSantis and run for governor? Because I think that's what she needs to do next.
Tell her again. Tell her one more time, Jermaine.
Oh, yeah. Governor has a nice ring to it.
Doesn't it?
Lord knows we need it.
Amen.
It does.
Well, what you got to say to that, Gay?
Governor, I haven't thought about governor. I did think about the Senate seat that's available. It's just a statewide race that's so crazy. We'll see what happens, Jermaine. Thank you for your support. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to take care of this county first.
Right.
And then the Panhandle. and then the rest of the world.
I got
so, a statewide seat isn't something that I've thought about, but we'll consider. Thank you, Jermaine. Hey, Jermaine, do you want to run for office?
Do I want to run for office?
Uh-huh.
I think it's going to be a good time for me to get off the phone. Man. You guys have a great morning, and I will see you all at the funeral later on today.
All right, we'll see you then, love.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was cute. He said, I think it's time for me to get off the phone now. But you know, you see, Gay, when I say that, do you see the trail that you left?
Oh,
that
yeah.
what everybody's believing that you should make that run. And I understand, believe me, because when I see a person who's running, I say, oh my God, the stuff that they try to do, I would lose my mind. I mean, I would probably go off.
No,
I mean,
you were used to the public spotlight.
When I'm talking, when I don't have anybody talking crazy to me, okay? No, I'll sit here. I'll be the interviewer. I love interviewing. Okay, I love calling them out.
Yeah.
But the fact of it is, I think that you see that the community really appreciate what you did.
Oh yeah.
And to say what you accomplished, that had been 19 years.
The thing about it is, what we did here was that I went out and talked to people. I'm just a normal person. I'm just like you. I'm a normal person who pays my bills here.
There you go.
Goes to the grocery store here. You know, I pay my property taxes here. But I enjoy our beautiful city and love the people. But I'm just like y'all. People want their politicians and the people in charge to be normal.
Exactly.
They want them to not talk, just read talking points.
Yes.
They want them to talk to them like they're people. And that's what I think. Donald Trump came along and started talking
junk
stuff. I mean,
junk.
But people say he sounds just like me. He sounds like I would talk. And that's why people were attracted to him or liked him. Because
I don't understand what they saw.
I don't either, but
now you want me to tell you what I think they saw?
Tell me.
That's what they felt on the inside too. That was their way of letting out what their true feelings from the inside. So here's an avenue now that feels that, okay, it's okay to say that. So I'm going to go that route because that's truly how I feel.
It's the truth. It's the truth. And but we can't let them have the narrative.
Exactly.
We have to kick back on that. For us to sit here and say that those policies are not racist is a lie.
Exactly, a big lie.
And we have to call it out for what it is.
Exactly.
If you are a politician and you are voting in favor of cutting, 50% of the kids off of their health care.
Thank you.
And then you say you're religious.
Don't go there. Come on.
Well, I have a big problem with it. I have a very, very big problem.
I can't do it.
I mean,
if you're going to say you love me the way Christ loved me, but yet you're going to take everything, you're going to take away my livelihood. You're going to say you love me the way Christ loved me. Oh, yes, I love you. But you love me enough that you're going to cut it where I can't go to the store and buy eggs. You love me enough that I can't go to the doctor and get my blood pressure checked. You love me enough that I can't afford gasoline to drive my car.
Right.
You love me enough, but I can't pay the taxes on my house, so I'm going to have to get an apartment. Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not love, Gabe. So all I'm saying to y'all, listen to what it is. Jermaine, go ahead and run. Please.
I mean, I am looking for people to run in every seat. If you've ever thought about running for office, anybody, at any level, come talk to me. Come talk to me and let me show you, learn from our mistakes. We put our campaign together. But as you go through a campaign, you learn things that people don't tell you. That you're not going to have support of the national party. They're not going to give you any money. The state party is not going to give you money when you are in a plus 23 Republican district.
I hear you.
You got to do it by yourself.
You have to do it. You did well. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How are you?
Wonderful.
I just wanted to make a comment. To Gay, I thank you for everything that you have done and everything that you are doing.
Thank you.
And because the election didn't go the way that the majority of us wanted it to go, I just want you to know that I have lived in Florida all my life, and I've often felt defeated, but with Gay, you have given us hope. You've given us a vision. And now we know that together we can do something and we can make a change.
Yes,
exactly. And I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate you, Sonshine, for just getting things out there to the community. You ladies are wonderful. Continue what you're doing, and you are appreciated.
Thank you, love. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you so much for your support. I had great support in this community.
Yes, you did.
People that don't care about politics. You know, I'm a sports girl. I work in sports medicine, and I can talk to anybody about sports. And I kind of take that way of talking about sports to people, the way I talk about politics.
Exactly. Well, you did what you did, and it came from the heart. Because I'm pretty good at discerning when it's not real. And ladies and gentlemen, we got to run the break. When we come back, please call us up 850-432-7768. We want to hear from you as well, right here on Sonshine's Corner.
I'm Emily Echeverria, Marketing Communications Director for Council on Aging of West Florida and the host of Coming of Age. Watch our show to find out what we're doing for our seniors and their families, and hear from area experts and local business owners about their programs and services. Want to help? Find out how you can work with us to bring a better future to our seniors. Watch Coming of Age, 3:30 p.m. Wednesdays, only on Blab TV.
From the efficiency of American natural gas and the dependability of nuclear power, to the strength of Florida's sunshine and the flexibility of advanced battery storage systems, we leverage a diverse mix of energy sources to power our growing state, ensuring reliable, low-cost power for your home or business whenever you need it. FPL, working for you every single day.
Take a ride on the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley. From now until September 4th, from 4 p.m. to midnight, tour Pensacola Beach for free on the Island Trolley. Our open-air trolleys allow riders to take in all the fun and sun of Pensacola Beach. Plus, riders will be able to track the trolley's location, making it easier for everyone to plan ahead and enjoy the ride. To learn more about the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley, head to visitpensacolabbeach.com/trolley-information. See you on the trolley.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. You have the people that actually deliver the project doing the talking, and I think that's a huge difference, and really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with Blab TV. My name is Quint Studer, and I am Blab TV.
And welcome back to this hot conversation. I tell you, it's a great topic that I think that we should talk about more often because of the fact this is change. Change is necessary. May not feel good, but it's absolutely necessary. Gay Valimont, she's my guest today, and she's just being real. And I mean, this is what we need to have right here that's going to go out and help us so that we can work together as a team to make it better for those who cannot.
Right.
You know, have somebody that you can trust. Somebody that you can trust is a big thing. That foundation is humongous because if there's a crack there,
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? That causes me to tremble. And all we're doing is telling you the things that has been voted on, and I'm pretty sure we told you a lot of things. I know Derek and I did that show over and over talking about Project 2020, Project 2025. Everything that he said has already begun to happen.
It's already, I mean page by page. You can
exactly
page by page.
It's flipping it just like he said. Somebody else want to talk to us this morning. Good morning. Hello.
Bonjour.
Good morning.
How y'all doing, my lovely, lovely ladies?
We're good.
Yes, I am back stateside, and I just wanted to call in and say, Gay, I spoke to you recently, and I just, like the young lady said, you have changed the hearts and minds of everybody. When we came through and turned this county blue, there was hope.
Yeah.
There was hope, And that means, you know, there's a shining light for other people that's up and coming in the political game. I had a couple of questions because I was writing down some notes I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
With the, when will this, a lot of people need to know, when will all of this big, beautiful bill, or what they call it, take effect? So when will people start seeing the changes? And then also I wanted you to go over, is there anything that can be done now that it's a bill? Can it be changed? Can it be changed, reversed?
Oh, absolutely.
So that's something that I think people need to know as well.
Yes. Well, what people have to do is vote. And I know people don't associate those two things together. It's a long road. First, I'll answer your first question. Your first question was, what can people do now? Was that your first question? And when will it start taking effect? So it will start taking effect immediately.
Exactly.
Immediately. And it's over, you know, they have this projected to happen over the next 10 years.
Right.
But it's going to happen immediately.
Oh my goodness.
And what I stress to people is that Florida can pick up the bill. Florida could expand Medicaid, and we can avoid all of this.
Exactly. I hear something in the background, and it's overtaking. Okay. Now, go ahead.
But at every turn, Florida has had the opportunity to expand Medicaid to take care of our children and our disabled, and they have cut funds for it. So we don't expect Florida to, unless we elect a Democratic governor, which David Jolly is running for governor, unless we get a Democratic governor, until we elect a new president, we're not going to see any relief. And I want everybody to check your benefits. Don't show up at your doctor's office give them the card and thinking that you have coverage. Make sure, call today, get online. If you are young, you know how to work everything. Just get on, make sure your benefits. And this is another thing, they're gonna make it as hard as they can.
Of course.
If you are on Medicaid and you have to refile paperwork, don't give up.
That's right.
Don't give up, because they are guareteeing
that you're not going to fight for it.
That you're not going to fight for it. So it's going to be immediate. It's going to be immediate. Everybody check your health care, if not today, tomorrow. But do it and make sure that you continue to have your coverage.
Absolutely.
Especially if you have chronic illness.
Exactly. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is real. This is really what's happening. This is what we've got to deal with. And take what we're talking about and know that it's truth, and just check. It's okay, check. And be that person that's going to continue to fight. Because don't give up. Give out, as my mother said, but never give up.
That's right.
I mean, keep on rolling, keep on rolling. And Gay, I tell you, we're down to the last 4 minutes. We have had a great conversation, and I cannot believe the things that are happening and the people thinking that it's okay.
Yeah. Well, the majority of people don't know. I mean, they're not. I watch news 24 hours a day. I have to know what's going on.
So do I.
And there are a lot of people that don't do that. A lot of people, since the election, have cut back on watching the news because it's too depressing. Please don't give up. People have to participate in making those calls to your congressman. You have to participate in your health care. Make sure and raise Cain if something happens to your health care.
Absolutely.
Continue to fill out the paperwork. Do the work. Don't let them push back.
Exactly. Don't let them tell you what was rightfully yours. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. I mean, Gay, I tell you, we could sit here and talk forever. We're down to the last 2 minutes now, but I want to say thank you for all that I see, because I watch. Like I said, I watch. And I don't say a lot, but I watch. But I've seen you. And what I love about you, you're reachable. I mean, from the first day I met you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and we could talk about anything. It was just that connect that let me know. I said, okay, this lady is real. And but the fact of it is, I appreciate you even accepting my invitation to come on again, because it won't be the last time. I think the more we talk about things, I think that's when we can find better solutions.
Yeah. You have an excellent audience and a big reach. You do good work too. And giving people the information, what's going to happen to them, what's happening right now is critical. So thank you.
No, thank you, girl. Well, we're going to go over, don't forget now, ladies and gentlemen, the homegoing celebration for Reverend John Powell is today at 11 o'clock. That's when you'll be able to go by to do the viewing from 11 until 12. The funeral is going to kick off at 12 noon. Gay and I both are going to be there. We're going to attend because I think it deserves us, the community, to give him his flowers and just say farewell, my good and faithful servant, job well done. And I say to the family, from the bottom of our hearts,
yes,
we appreciate you allowing us to have your husband and your father so much, because he was just a father to everybody. You know what I mean? He was a husband and a friend to so many people, and we appreciate that and we thank you. And for the Powell family, I pray, and I know God's going to get you through this. I know this without a fact, because he said that he would. We've got to get out of here, but I want to leave it with you as I do every single day, my dear friends. Never, ever, ever lose your focus. And I believe that if we are continue to be focused and look ahead, don't ever look back, because if you keep looking back, you're going back. Stay forward, stay positive. Know that I love you with a perfect kind of love, and always go out and find something that you can do to help somebody else. With this extreme heat that's going on now, check on the elderly. Make sure they're cool. Make sure they have a lot of hydration there, water that they need. If you have to leave them at home, make sure that they have everything that they need. Keep that air conditioner on, you'll pay the bill. But keep them cool because of this hot weather. We're talking today triple digits with the heat index. That's going to be hot. So look, I'll be sitting there talking about the weather all day. I gotta go. I love you, everybody. I love you. I love you. I love you. See you all at the homegoing celebration coming up at Brownsville Community Center right here at 11 o'clock from Sonshine and the crew. We love you. Keep shining while I'm gone.
Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.